Beautiful people, welcome. We are about to jump straight into it. All right, emoji heap. Imogen Heap has created a digital twin that I can't wait to share with you all. So basically, what she's done is basically be able to when I heard digital twin, right, when I heard digital twin, I thought that it was going to be somebody that looked just like her and do the things that she do. However, she has created a vocal digital twin to be able to do things with her voice and from a vocal and production type of way. So basically, shoot, she don't have to create no music. Once she trained this AI to be exactly what she wanted to do, it would do exactly what she wants it to do. Duh. Right? So anyways, so basically I want y'all to keep in mind that even though it seems like she won't have to do it, it's not necessarily AI replacing artists, right? It's basically a creative partner for Imogen Heap. And the reason why I'm bringing this to you guys today is because this is the new wave, right? Not necessarily that you have to do it, but it's just showing you that there are easier ways to do things. So let's just keep that in mind. Or there's things that you can put in place to make it easier for you to do. From my knowledge, she's been doing this since about 2023, maybe even before then, right? So just to give y'all a little history on how we even got here, or who she is, right? She's actually a British artist from London or near London or whatever. So let's just keep that in mind as well. Her fans use the term Emoji Nation to describe someone who changed the course of pop music. Heap's theatrically layered vocals and expressive production on albums such as Speak for Yourself, 2005, and Eclipse 2009 influenced chart titans such as Ariana Grande and Billie Eilish, right? And Casey Musgraves, and popularized the use of the vocoder. Gotta figure out what that is. Later heard in the work of Kanye West and Bon Iver. She's been sampled extensively, particularly by hip hop and ambient musicians, and in 2010 became the first woman to win a Grammy in engineering, right? So what I'm hearing here is that she's technically a genius. Everybody calls Kanye a genius, but this is kind of who has influenced Kanye. So hey, she's up there, right? I've heard some of her instrumentals, absolutely amazing, and I would put genius on that. All right, and I just heard it yesterday, so I definitely got to dive more deeper into it. But that's kind of where we are with this, right? So just to kind of like, give you guys more context of what's going on. And I'm gonna drop these sources below for you so that you can kind of get so that y'all can get more in tune with what's actually going on. And we're going to get us a second to load. Hopefully it don't slow me up again. But yeah, we're going to give this a second to load. And so basically what's been going on is since her musical history, she has been taking time to actually work through technology with how it can help her musically, right? So like I said again, since 2023, I believe this has been going on, and she's been basically orchestrating this from piece by piece, right? And when I first heard about this, I thought that it was somebody who looked just like her. But no, it's somebody, or it's actually a vocal piece and also a production piece to become a partner with her. And I think it's just great to find somebody who has decided to do such things, who has been taking time to basically jump into the future. That's how I would think. That's how I would look at it. Because if she's been doing this since 2023, AI has just became explosive, if not this year, definitely within the last 2 years. And explosive is not even the word. It's still very much wide open. So it's not even considered cliche yet. It's just brand new. And so that means that it doesn't just help with marketing, it also helps with coding, which is what she's done to create her digital twin, right? It also helps with vocals. It also helps with production. And it seems like it also helps with engineering. I have a friend that was able to create a studio based off the help of AI. So it's endless amount of things that you can do. Even artists like T-Pain, or I'm sorry, Timbaland, was able to create something based off of a vision that he had for a song. All he did was tell it what he wanted to sing about and maybe like the type of voice that he wanted it to have, and it created that song near perfection. You know what I'm saying? So it's endless amount of things that can be done through AI. And I just want y'all to keep that in mind. And I want to be able to continue to share that with you all. Even moving on from this itself, you know what I'm saying? We also have other artists that I would love to go over with you guys. That's kind of gearing towards the same thing. One of them is Grimes, who's using Elf.tech, the software powered by Trinity, a generative AI model dedicated solely to creating and distributing music, right? So, and of course, there are things that we know more about distributing music. There are things that we know about creating music. But artists who have came before us are thinking about ways to make this even easier for everybody out there, especially with this new age of technology. So he has something called Elf.tech that other people can use, right? Now, Imogen Heap, she more so created something specifically for her that you guys can use, or that I don't believe we can use, but it works out perfectly for her and being able to work as a partner for her and her musical talents, which is something that we all can do, right? They have something called custom GPTs on chat where you can create something to work exclusively for you, and you can create it without that, but that's just the first step in order to be able to do it like now for super cheap, right? And they call it like large language models, LLM, where you can do these types of things, which is why I'm kind of giving you guys this information. So with Grimes, it's a little bit different, being that he's creating something for creators and the ability to be able to distribute music. He's giving everybody the ability to be able to use this. So we're going to dive deeper into this. So just hang tight for that. And another one that I can't wait to dive into, we probably going to have to give it time to load, but will.i.am, I think, is gonna be his take on this, on AI and what it can do for people is absolutely incredible. And hold on, wait, I'm about
It's the final days of Ashley's Labor Day sale.
Excuse that. It's an ad playing right now. So basically, it's gonna basically change your life as far as what he's been doing, and I can't wait to share with you guys. We're not gonna dive too much into that right now. I hate that I'm skipping right now. I gotta figure out the issue with that. So y'all just bear with me on these technical difficulties. But yeah, I can't wait to dive into what will.i.am is doing. I think what he's doing is amazing. And basically, what he's doing, he wants people to be able, he wants people to jump in front of the protection of AI. He wants creativity to still be authentic, but use AI to be able to be innovative. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to dive deeper into that. We're going to definitely dive deeper into it. I think it's dope what he's doing. I always felt like, of course he's a musical legend, but the things that he has been stepping into, absolutely nerdy. And we need those type of people in our lives. I've seen him in a car where I would say AI, but basically he's helped create a vehicle that is easy on the ears when it comes to music. So when you turn, it kind of changed the volume of the music just to make it easier on the ears, and I think is absolutely incredible. So I can't wait to dive more into what Will.i.am has up his sleeve, right? And just to give you guys more context as I transition, right? Just to give you guys more context, he actually has a platform as well called FYI. Um, I Let me see if I can stretch this out a bit for y'all. Yeah, so he actually has a platform as well called FYI, the ultimate productivity tool for creatives. And if I heard him correctly, it's really a way to be able to use many different AI platforms in one instead of having to pull from this AI, pull from this AI, pull from that AI. You know what I'm saying? Instead of having to pull from these different AIs, he's actually creating something to where you can use all of those in one. And when I started hearing him talk about this, I was like, you know what? AI or being able to develop your own AIs is starting to sound like applications, right? The apps that you have to download on your mobile phone or on Google Play, or yeah, Apple, what do they call it? Anyways, you get what I'm saying. It's starting to sound like applications. So let's just keep in mind that it's a lot, guys. It's a lot going on with AI, to the point where it's almost like AI is like this jam session type of thing, right? You know, or jam music, jam jazz session. You know, when you go into an event and people are playing jazz, you have your piano, you have your drummer, you have your vocalist, you have your violinist. You have all of these different movements that when they all come together, they sound incredible. And that's the same thing that AI is doing. As an artist, you can use AI to create your album cover. You can use AI to create your marketing strategy. You can use AI to help you with your finances. You can use AI to even help you with your music. You know what I'm saying? It's endless to the degree that AI can help you with all things for one thing, if that makes sense, right? So an artist needs what they call a machine to help them become successful. With AI, it's really endless amount of ways to become successful if you stay dedicated to what it is you want to do. So if you stay dedicated, you use these platforms, you put in the different questions or the prompts that we like to call it, to ensure that you get the right return on it. I believe AI will be great for anyone. But yeah, just to tie this back in, again, there are many artists that's doing this, and I can't wait to dive deeper into the many different artists that are talking about AI and what it's doing for them, right? So of course the next couple of people we're gonna get into is Grimes. We're gonna get into Will.i.am. May even get into Timbaland, because he's an amazing producer as well. You know what I'm saying? So again, you know, with AI powered digital twin Mogen, that's what Imogen Heap calls her AI twin. She's taking her exploration to a whole new level, offering a fascinating case study into evolving relationship between music, technology, and human creativity. So maybe someday she'll give everyone the ability to be able to use it. I think right now it's so huge because to the degree that she's taking it, that she's offering this information for other artists to understand that they can use this as a part of their artistry, right? So that's my whole take on it. I can't wait. I honestly can't wait to be able to learn more about the back end of this. Every day I'm learning more and more and more. But I honestly I can't wait to learn this type. You know, I have so many ideas, and now I just feel like we no longer have to stay in the ideation phase, right? We can figure out how to move past that, without feeling like, we don't have any help. Right now, if I don't have any advice for you guys, use AI and turn it into your best friend. Be careful with it as far as, security purposes, but use AI as your best friend, and it will teach you everything you need to know. You know what I'm saying? You can compare it to the electrical guitar or the dawn of digital production. You know what I'm saying? But AI, is technically on the verge of becoming the new normal. I'm not going to say it's the new normal just yet. It's so many things that have to be done. That video that I was showing you guys, from Will.i.am, he actually, when he talked about trying to get in these security things to be able to protect the creativity side of AI, he basically talked about, hey, when it was cars, we didn't have the DMV. When it was planes, we didn't have the FAA. When the creation started, right? So even though we don't have anything to protect it at this moment, we need it as soon as possible so that creativity don't go to waste, right? We want to be able to keep creativity creative as possible and authentic as possible as well. So hey, man, hope you like this turnout. Hope you like the knowledge that you've learned today. Make sure that you like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Again, I am your girl VCoop, Dime Piece in the VCoop to be exact. Make sure you check out all my other videos. Make sure you check out the one that they're offering you to look at now. You know what I'm saying? We're going to dive more into AI. We're going to dive more into the culture, the things that's going on in the culture as well. May even dive more back into reactions as far as lyricism. So, hey, check me out. See you soon. Hey, till next time.